In this lab, we will perform a manual user migration using the multi-step process. This is all going to be performed from Jesse's account in client 1. And just to explain this a little bit better, the multi-step process is used by organizations that can't rationalize their namespace right away, but they need to make sure that people are productive. In this particular case, they can UNIX-enable their accounts with a unique ID at the global level or at the zone level, and then perform overrides at the system level. That will make sure that people are productive right away, and they can phase migrate as they add new users, as they add new systems, and as the opportunities arise, such as lengthy change control windows. In this case, I'm going to do it with my web users that are in my SUSE1 system. Notice that I already downloaded the etc password for this file, and that all the users that I have to migrate are D. Russell and M. Sims, because Jesse is already in my zone here. So I'm going to go ahead and add both Doyle and Jesse. Notice that I can override at this level, but I'm going to choose to override at the system level. So the first thing as I'm doing, I'm actually giving the user a UNIX identity, right? And the next step is to actually give him a role. So let's go ahead and add them to the group, the respective group, UNIX web. They're users for the UNIX web servers. And same thing for Matt. So now my users have a UNIX identity and they have a role. But the system, we need the system to do the override. So we're going to pre-create the account. So we can use the computers node and do prepare a UNIX computer. We're going to prepare it for join as well, delegation. We're going to create a new computer object, and this is SUSE1, stored where we have agreed on the UNIX OU under servers. The SPNs are going to be created automatically, and we can allow the computer to join itself. We can delegate to any group to do overrides, but in this case with Jesse's accounts we should be fine. Now that we've added this system to there, we also need to add the system to a particular group that is going to make it a part of a set of computer roles. So in this case it would be the UNIX web servers. All right, so we've grouped the computer. Now all we need to do is do the machine overrides. So we're gonna do overrides for Doyle. And Doyle is gonna be overridden at the login name. So we have D. Russell instead of Doyle.Russell. That the UID is going to be 1002. And the primary group is 100. And we're going to repeat the process for both Jesse, who's J. Matthews, of course, and the UID is going to be 1004. And the primary group for him is going to be 100. And finally, we're going to do Matt. And he has M. Sims with UID 1003 and primary group 100. So now we've done everything we need to do in the identity side. All we need to do is in the UNIX side is join the computer. Notice that the computer is not joined to any domain. So we're going to do the sudo user is bin, so ad join with the self-service option and the domain. So the reason why this computer is going to be able to join the domain is because we delegated the computer to join itself. we do an AD query user. We already have all our users there. So if any of my users want to use the system, very simple. Just try with Jesse. And there you go. He's able to log in and has ownership of his files. At this point, all I need to do is do an ADRM local, and all the local accounts will be deleted. So let's take a look. It would be dz-do in this case, user share Centrify DC bin ADRM with the commit option, and let's do a verbose, and AD password. There you go. All my users have been deleted.